Hello everybody, welcome to the Straight Line Racing League here for round 4 here in the T1 League is Azerbaijan. I'm coming to the Omar, and with me in the commentary box is the mastermind behind it all. It is Nathan.
Hello! I've returned from Brands Hatch successfully without crashing, and yes, I'm back this week. Maybe not next week, but this week definitely.
Oh no.
As Chupper Thingy has come to his demise finally. We were debating if he was having a crash or not.
Well, he was doing a few donuts. Well, we don't really know why. On my screen it was anyway. He's on 6 old mediums on my screen, so I don't really know what's happened, but it's slightly glitchy. Anyway, we've got people on outlaps getting ready to go for their last runs here in qualifying because we're getting ready for either a surface masterclass or a surface failure, one or the other, because he's looking so dominant. It can only either go really well or really badly. So we'll wait and see how he gets on. He's currently 4/10 clear, but Petrus is going to do his lap first, I think. Or is KP? Oh, actually, KP may even give Petrus a bit of a slipstream here if there's a bad lap. So KP will cross the line first, and then you'll get Petrus' teammate as they both start laps. Milix Jr. isn't going to be last at the minute anyway. He's 9 seconds off pole, so maybe give it a minute. But he's unfortunately retired as well. Stupefini and Blunt. Quite big gaps throughout the field. Matt Noah, P4 retiring as well. There's a car down there that's in the wall. He's met his end. Who is that? That is possibly CIP, or no, it's his teammate Noah Duda. He may be in a bit of trouble. He may not get back to start a lap in time. He's on an out lap and he's gone and done that, so that's not a great idea, is it? KP up by not very much at all. Not really going to be enough to go on pole. Petrus, however, is on the pace. He's way up in the first sector. Surely looking to get pole with this one. He's already 3/10 in the first sector. So maybe surface isn't as far ahead as we maybe feared.
No, he's showing the pace of what he had in Australia, where he basically won it lights to flag, but penalties killed him. So he's still looking for his first win. And there's an incident up ahead. And,
it's his teammate.
I think Will was involved. I think Will was the front runner in that, so I'm presuming he got in the way a bit.
Petrus' lap has been absolutely ruined. It says to me that Will's in the pits, so it couldn't have been him. But Petrus has been absolutely ruined there. His whole lap has gone completely. He may improve, but not by much. Here he comes. Yeah, he doesn't even improve. He misses out on an improvement.
4,000.
Surface was down, so it really could have been pole position there. So was KP unintentionally the cause of his own teammate's demise there. Surface to the line, improves. Kalkers though is on for pole. He keeps this up and he will take pole position. Here he comes to the line. Get this right and you're on pole, mate. Come on, let's see it. Please somebody challenge Surface. He does. He gets pole position in the Alfa Romeo. Good lap there. Pirate
battle in the end, really.
Pirate up there. He's about to take P7 at least if he keeps this up. But I mean, on my screen, all I saw was KP in the wall. It said to me that Will was in the pits, and it couldn't have been the other Renault because it was on a improvement lap. So
I said Will were on the pits as well, but there was definitely a Renault.
Pirate does go P7.
Pretty much went on board with them.
Well, whatever happened, it's cost Petrus a chance at pole.
Oh, the game sounds come back.
Good. I'm gonna watch this back now. I'm gonna see. Oh, you're right. There was a Renault involved. That was a Renault, wasn't it?
It was Will. He's apologising in the chat.
What an idiot. I mean, well.
He went. His mum came in the room.
I left. Mum comes in the room. Will calls it a crash. That makes sense, doesn't it, lad? And then he left the session straight after. That's what I said. He was in the pits. So Will, who qualified. Not last, actually. Well, his mum probably deserved, really. Let's be honest. I mean, dirty driving like that, you can't have it. But it's Calpers on pole. A second though, covering, the top 3 or 4 there. I mean, that's quite big, isn't it? So it could be a bit of a one-sided race for these front runners. It looks like it's going to be a dry race at the moment.
Mm-hmm. And on another note, we have hit 200 subs. Woo!
Ooh, vamos.
So
Good
that's that
stuff.
milestone gone.
And you're seeing plenty of people in the chat. But as always, it looks like Alfie isn't here. He's going to be late as usual. It's become a bit of a meme now.
No,
That
no, 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 no.
That
There's
Mr.
a bit
McMahon's
of
always going to be
bit of
late.
drama of Alfie. I don't think he'll be here today.
I won't be here today.
He
No,
won't
man.
be here today.
I need his accounts though. We need it for views. He's like our main source of money. Not that we get paid for these yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not till we get 1,000.
We'll get there eventually.
And reach all the requirements.
Yes. Anyway, yeah, lack of McMahon today. Disastrous. Unbelievable. We have still got 8 other people, so welcome. Hello. Nice to see you all here. Danny says he's like driving his truck like he's got no thumbs, which is probably why he's not in the top 10, but we'll see how this all goes. So the top 10 are all qualifying on the sauce, and they are Calcus, Surface, Petrus, Matt Noah, KP, CIP, Pirate, Pony, Dario, and Nino. Then outside the top 10, 2 runners on the hards. They're Blunt and Jupiter and everyone else, Danny, Skin Up, Will, No Way Jose, and Millix Jr., they're all on the mediums. And that is your grid. 17 drivers. And get the popcorn, people.
So a few going with the hards. I don't think they'll be used too much, to be honest. Because it's mainly just one-stop supers, softs to mediums, should I say. Softs to mediums, yeah. I presume.
Oh, it was soft to mediums, then that'd be extraordinary. I'd be surprised. But then again,
Well, it's either the mediums.
No.
It's either the medium runners have really ballsed it up, or the hard ones have. One or the other.
Well, then again, to be fair, I remember on the last game, just when you sent actually, it does actually make more sense, to be fair, because they did last forever, didn't they, actually? Just trying to remember. They did. Maybe you're right then. Maybe you're right with that. Maybe it's a nice aggressive strategy. We love a nice aggressive strategy. If anyone in the chat knows, do let me know what the strategy is. But yeah, actually, that could be much better. Soft to medium. Or maybe hard to soft. I tell you what, that'd be something to look out for. The likes of Blunt, if he has a nice clean race. Ah, he's here! Haha, he's here. You've made it in time for the start of the race. We were just saying, Alfie, that I was worried you weren't going to make it here on time, because you tend to turn up quite late. But he's here. Good stuff.
As the viewers are slowly climbing.
Yes.
As, we head to the start of the race.
But
And
anyway,
it should
no.
be a fairly interesting one. The top 3 especially seem to be fairly similar with pace. So hopefully we'll get a 3-way battle. No, a few more possibly, but
Well,
not looking
certainly looking for this guy. I'm serious. Look out for Blunt, because when you go on the sauce at the end of a race, you're rapid compared to any other tire, pretty much. So Blunt's going to go way into this race. If he just escapes unscathed, he is on for a nice day. As well as Chip Finney, but we'll see how he gets on. He's waking us away a while, isn't he, by the way? He's absolutely off in Narnia on my screen. I don't know about your screen, but he's not even through the final
they're
corner
lining
yet.
up on the grid.
Where's Chip Finney? On your
He's on
screen.
the grid.
He is? He's stopped!
Oh, I'm looking at your screen and he's still wandering down the pit.
Have you seen where he stopped?
5 red lights.
What on earth?
And lights out, and away we go. I'm presuming you're not even seeing this.
No, everyone's just sat
What is
still.
happening?
We're going.
Now
We're
we are
going.
going.
Lights
They're
out, away we
vibrating.
go.
Look at Calca's
Look at
car.
where Chipifania is on my screen. What on earth? Oh, there's been a crash at turn 1. We've got Matt Noah and Petrus coming together.
Petrus has gone.
So they're down
He's
the
gone
back
so
of the
far
grid.
back.
Well, I'll say that because Superfin, as I say, is off in Narnia behind. But how are we all getting on through turn 2? This is normally where actually all the crashes happen, but looks like we've got away with it. And it's only 2 that have had a collision, so honestly, successful. Oh, there's more. There's more. That is Blunt off the track into turn 3, and he was just shoved off by Danny. He went straight into the back of him and then just shoved him off the track. And we've got more on the wall.
Oh,
We've
that's
got
a massive crash.
absolute chaos. And
Where's
whilst-
the safety car?
Well, we said this was going to happen, didn't we? I mean, oh man.
Took till turn 4, where it looks like Buonino lost the car and Petrus had nowhere to go. Skin up's done a 360 further back. But yeah, this is going to be a nutrition of a race, I suppose. Battle of nutrition. That's
We're
phrase.
side by side at the castle here. Blunt and Matt Noah, luckily none of them coming together. But I wonder if that's even worth a restart. I mean, we've seen so many people just absolutely pile into each other. I mean, who isn't?
Where's the safety car?
Who isn't damaged on this start? Like, oh, Danny in the wall. His front wing's gone. Or at least most of it is. Look at damage.
Disconnected.
There's literally damage to about half the cars in this grid. I don't know if it is worth a restart here or not, because there's people leaving now as well.
There's only Dario, I think. There's the people that survived that are actually disconnected.
Well, there's still 2 of them out of the race. Let's see how many pits at the end of that one. So Calkers is still leading, only by 2 tenths, mind you. So that's certainly looking like a good fight, although that is going up now.
Still CYP in behind with KP, who's...
Danny's crashed in the pit entrance. This could be another carnage. Oh! Thank God for ghosting.
He's ghosted.
Cheaper Finney leads this race on my screen now, so yeah, he's a bit broken on me.
That's interesting. Oh yeah, he does lead on your screen. He's not on my screen. Oh my God. According to this, Pony has gone straight on in turn 3 or 4.
I think he has. He's recovered back onto the track in P9.
Millix has come from last to 6th.
Well, I mean, is it really that much of a surprise? Like, everyone else
saying it's a surprise, but
everyone else just crashed into each other, didn't they? I mean,
that's quite a thing that he's actually survived.
And he hasn't actually. I think he's got damage on his car, and he's still managed to get it. So he was actually involved in it. He just clearly wasn't stopped for too long. Oh, what a shambles!
I don't think there's.
Nah, it's on the right hand side. It's broken. Yellows again. What he has done now, lads. How could it possibly get worse than it is already? Okay, no, thank God, there's nothing.
It's nothing major.
Nothing major or anything at all. Oh, Millix in the wall. Millix is in the wall. That may have put his front wing onto crippling damage. Now he may end up in the pits because of that. It's a big hit.
Yeah, that right hand side has been plucked.
Let's see if he pits. Calkert fast lap, but then swiftly followed by Surface. Millix stays out despite the front wing damage.
I mean, the smart thing to do with the front two is just kind of not battle too much and just try and pull away from the rest and not get involved with whatever happens behind, I suppose.
Let me just try to describe this damage, by the way, because Dario is still 9th. He's out. He's miles clear of skin up still. That just showed you how many people got screwed over on the start, unfortunately for him. There is pretty much everyone from 10th downwards, or 9th actually. Doesn't have a car off. Pony's in the wall again. He can't break into turn 3 by the looks of it. I can see why people don't like to race on this track now, funnily enough. It just doesn't seem to work, does it?
No, I know Millix has gone straight on and that's the pirate through.
Well, I mean, his front wing's absolutely ruined, isn't it? He's going to have to pit eventually. He's going to have to accept defeat on this one at some point. On the saying that, Pony's not actually damaged, so he should be okay, actually. But, yeah, 9th down to 17th.
He is now damaged. You've jinxed it.
Everyone from 7th down has either got a broken front wing or has already had to change it.
Thingy is going for the overtake. I mean, I don't know if you can actually see Chupper Thingy at any point in this race, but he's in 10th.
Oh wow, he's managed to D-rate in the first sector. I don't know what's happening on my games today.
You haven't got Chupper Thingy.
That's a car in the pits. That's Surface. He broke his front wing on lap 2.
And Dario's going to rejoin this battle. There's three.
It's a 2-stop. It's going to be a 2-stop. That's a genuine 2-stop strategy then from Surface. So there's no front wings being changed there. He's actually doing that. I don't know if you're saying that. I assume you're saying that. Surface in the pits.
Yeah, he's definitely pitting. Yeah.
He will be coming back out into pretty clean air, to be fair, because everyone behind him has been in the wall more than one occasion, so he should be all right. But that's an interesting one. That throws a bit of a spanner into the works.
Dario has rejoined the race, which is always nice to see. So it was just a genuine disconnection.
Nah, no way. That's a genuine disconnection.
He was come back, so it must
he has
have been.
crashed on that one, seen everyone else crash, think, I'm still on for points here, I'll join back.
His skin up goes past, and that tells him everything he needs to know. As yeah, this will be survival of fittest. Who can actually survive? Will is pressuring for a podium, despite everything that he's done in qualifying and everything else.
To be honest, I think NSX Montana just sort of it says it's the best. Why do people want to win the race on lap 1? He'll never understand. I don't think anyone will ever understand. I think they all were treating it like the last lap, weren't they? I don't think they've been briefed very well on how to drive at all.
He's gone again.
Sadly, but we have got 90 DRS. Not that it's going to be used by anyone because everyone's been in the wall and isn't anywhere near each other.
Outside the range.
It's a bit sad, though, isn't it, to have the race practically killed on that one. The only one's keeping it alive.
Thing is, lost half a front wing.
Only one who's keeping this alive now is Surface. So let's see what Surface does on his strategy. It's going to be a 2-stop, so he's going to have to push this one, make it work. This is almost going to be like a practice setting for these guys, and what I mean by that is that there's going to be so little people are actually in the same fight as them that they can really put it round, and they're not going to be in any traffic. So, if anything, for these top 7 now, all that chaos is probably very good for them. It just means they're not in any sort of traffic danger. But yeah, we'll see how it all pans out. 2-stop for Surface. You'd imagine Calcus will be on the 1-stop, but surely Surface can maybe go on sauce at the end. After this medium stint, I
wonder
assume
if the
that's what
top
he's
2
planning.
are going to do that 1-stop and just risk it, because Calcus didn't respond, he just stayed out. So he's definitely going long in the race, so maybe he'll go straight to the hards, maybe. And same with CYP, which should make it more interesting, especially with Surface concerned, pitting again.
Looks
so
like
maybe he has some overtaking to do.
looks like Will, by the way.
Track, it's a bit difficult to overtake.
Will is the highest of the medium runners, by the way, so he will lead this race at some point. But he's now on the back of KP, so maybe the softs don't last as long as I maybe thought they would. But
there's
we'll
light
see.
in the wall there.
Okay, that's Chipper Finney in the wall on my screen, and that's probably a good thing because it means he will keep popping up into the lead every lap.
I mean, Chipper Thingy has half a front wing, but
he's
he's
got a
not
full
in the
wing
wall
actually
like
flying up on my
QC.
screen.
Just to say, he's not in the wall.
You sure he's lost half his front wing? I think he's got a full wing on my screen.
No,
oh no, it's
you
broken.
can't see anything.
It's broken. It's broken.
At
No, it's broken. CIP's in the pit lane. We got Yellows in sector 2, but CIP is pitted. Dario's left again. He's still in the points, mind you, so it's not really going to be that much of a bob. Although here comes Blunt.
And he's
CYP
going with the hards
to the end.
Which will make things interesting. Jose's giving up the ghost.
Do you know what we need? We actually do need a safety car to get. Yeah, we really do now. The shit is a little bit more.
Masters. We've had crashes with the
I think someone has to send this to Lee Maver and tell him, this is what's wrong with your game. Oh my god! Thank God he ghosted. So I'm bored with Danny trying to see why Josie lost that, and that was close to being a horror crash. But yeah.
Danny's not near anybody.
No, he was passing the crashed car. He went through it.
Was it Jose's crashed car then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pony in the pits on the hard, so that'll probably be a 2-stop. Not that he really cares. He's been off the track more times and he's been able to count, I'd imagine. He's lost pretty much all of his front wing. He'll try mediums and see how far that gets him. Maybe do softs at the end, but another race that's been ruined. I mean, there's quite a lot of them that have been ruined. Surprisingly, though, Millix Jr. is making his work, even though he's got a broken front wing. So, P5.
I love the helicam in this game. It's really nice.
He'll take that. He can see the podium. He can see a podium in sight still. So
he's fighting on with it, soldiering on.
Yes.
And I can't remember the last time the pirate. I mean, this would be like the pirate's revenge if he got a podium here.
Well, Calcus pitting as well. Is he going to go on hard?
When was the last time the pirate did get a podium?
I haven't.
Must have been a very long time ago.
Has he ever got a podium?
I think he did.
Did he?
I just can't remember when. I'll have a look.
Well, the pirate now, only person on the soft tyres who's in this leading fight, as Calkers and KP pit for hards and Calkers, and I'm trying to watch these two. Hards for KP and the Pirates. I think had a look, or is it the other way around?
The Pirate last had a podium, France
Yeah, sorry.
last season.
Yeah, the Pirate's been in the wall, I think. I was looking to was he at the pits. I think he's been in a wall at turn 2, and so he's lost that position. He hasn't put his front winder, but he has lost the place to Millix Jr. These walls are very magnetic, aren't they? And here comes Surface. This is going to be a bit of a bother if he can't get by, especially since he's under pressure, potentially now, from Calkers. Right around the outside he goes, nicely done there. And the Pirate is struggling quite a bit. He'll probably want to pit on those tyres now. They're a bit second-hand, as you can probably imagine. Oh, look at that. He's getting the rear end out right through there. And that's going to be Calkers in the back soon as well.
Yeah, but look how much Surface hasn't actually pulled away that much to Calkers as well, so... And they've still got to pit those Surface, so he's got to start pulling a gap. And start making that gap, let's say. I know he'll probably be on the softs at the end, I presume.
I assume so, yeah. Here comes Calkers on the Pirate. Down the inside into the penultimate turn.
Oh,
he's hit the wall. Nearly.
No.
Luckily, no punctures caused. If you hit a wall in that sort of section, if you just sort of rub against it, it can actually cause punctures, but luckily, he's got away with that one. And pitting? Yeah. Pirate.
So he gets well out of the way.
He's sort of already got himself out of the way when he started to struggle. He's going to go obviously to the end on the hards as well. And so it's all about this top 4. Or sorry, the top 3. These guys all have to pit again. So Surface does have to get by them. They are genuinely racing Surface here. And this could be the unravelling of his race actually. Because, well, yeah, he genuinely does have to get by. And Will is a long way clear. Could Will win this thing? Be quite something, wouldn't
Unlikely.
it? Unlikely, but it's unlikely, but we think Surface has a chance and he's miles behind and they're on the same strategy now. So you've got to count Will into this, surely.
No, because Will has to pit still.
So does Surface!
I know that point, yeah, but...
yeah, and they're both going to be in the sauce, they're all going to be in the sauce at the end compared to hards.
No,
you cannot count Will out of this.
I don't think Will can go from mediums to softs just like that. He's on all the time.
He'll try it. I know he'll try it anyway. Surely he'll have to try it. He has to try something. I mean, if we think Surface can go into softs, it's only a 3-lap difference. It's not like it's massive, is it?
We could have gone an extra 3 laps on the softs. Or an extra 3 laps. We don't know what the tyre wear is, so it's a bit. At the end of the race,
it's easier to run longer.
What's the margin? What's the margin on tyres though?
It can depend on fuel, genuinely, because it's going to be a lot lighter at the end of the race as Millix gets overtaken by Surface. It's going to be a lot lighter the car at the end of the race. It'll mean there's less tyre wear. This could help Will out. So I don't think you can count him out. And besides, he's nearly 7 seconds ahead of Calkers anyway, and he should breeze past him on a fresh set. So he should be on for a podium, I would have thought at least. But the win is there, I think, for him. This could be Renault 1-2 at the end of it, depending on how the strategy works. It's only lap 9. And, well, while everyone else behind him has been crashing, we've got a pretty interesting fight going on for the lead, luckily. Because I was a bit worried there for a minute that we were going to fizzle out, but luckily we've got something going on.
We've got a bit of a strategy game going off. And we don't know who's on the best one, as of yet. Depends on the pace at the end, really. Depends on the fuel loads going down and seeing what the actual pace is at the end.
Just don't know. Well. Just thinking, would lap cars maybe get involved in this a bit? That could be something to think about. We've got yellows in sector 1.
Chopper thingy! He's actually crashed.
Well, I'm watching him driving happily.
Oh, he's done it again. Oh, and there's a big crash with Matt Noah and Chopper thingy just sat in the middle of the track.
It's weird because I see Matt Noah's in the wall, but Chopper thingy's currently on the main straight. Through turn 1.
You don't see this.
Yeah, I just cut to see Matt Noah's broken car.
You would have just seen Matt Noah going to nothing.